I guess I'll try. I'll try, but regardless of what happens, even if I die at the beginning, it's the last attempt. Like, any attempt counts here for being the last one. Or a better way to say it is that this is the last attempt no matter what. So yeah. Because being that close means that... The thing is that I really don't want to play this tomorrow. That's the thing. Well, tomorrow or ever if possible. So... because of that, it will be ideal to beat it right now. It's whatever. Hey, in case you wanted a more unfiltered opinion, Clone Cat, there you have it. That's what I think of this game. I think I don't want to see it again. I mean, you know, another problem that I have is that, you know, that my motivation to play a lot of Touhou games a lot of times is the music. I'm like, damn, I really want to get to the final boss because I want to listen to the theme. I don't have any motivation like that here. Like, the only song in the whole game that I like is Stage 3. Like, the Stage 3 song is probably the only one in the game I like. Everything else, I couldn't care less about it. And because of that, I feel like the motivation to play the game is even lower. And Stage 3 is not even that late into the game, because you could be like, well, the motivation to get later into the game is there, but no, it's only Stage 3. For example, you know, in Touhou 18, a song that I always look forward to is the final boss song, like Chimata's song. In Touhou 17, I look forward to both Beast Metropolis and Mayumi's song. I don't like the final boss song that much. Well, and Saki's song as well in the extra stage. So there are a lot of examples like that. I mean, in 16, I like the final boss song a lot as well. The extra boss as well. These are all things close or in the end game. But in a game like this, I really have no motivation to go far at all. Because I simply cannot care about the songs. It's not like I care that much about the fight themselves either, so... Yeah, basically that's my main problem. Well, my main problem, no, it's one of my problems. My main problem is that I don't find the game fun. That's the main one. The music one is secondary, but definitely not minuscule at all. I will say it's quite important. All things considered though, I think that my final verdict for the game is the same one I had for 18.5 and 19. That it's simply, to me, a mediocre game. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I say it about 18.5 and I'm pretty sure I say it about 19 as well. Just games that are mediocre. I wouldn't call them bad. I mean, it's not at the level of Goyoku even. That game sucks. But yeah. This one, I will just put it in the mediocre level. That's it. Just something that... Well, I was gonna say it doesn't stand out. It's very ridiculous, so it does stand out. The sheer ridiculousness of the game definitely stands out, but... As far as something I want to play, no, it doesn't stand out. I will just call it like that, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Goyoku even gave us cute sprites. Yeah, but the problem is that the sprites are still, at least to me, not better than the ones... Well, actually, I don't think that's just to me. I might not like the gameplay of the floaty fighters, but the floaty fighters have probably the best sprites, not just in the series, but I think, ironically, in the whole market. Like, there aren't many fighting games that have better sprites than that. Like, you can probably look at Blaze Blue and maybe Under Night in Bird. I'm not a fan of the sprites of that game though. But like, the floaty fighters have fantastic sprites. So if you compare it to that, unfortunately, it's also a disappointment. But I feel like even if you go back and you compare it to Hisoten Soku sprites, it's still a disappointment. So I guess that's more of an artistic choice, like a more subjective choice. But I will say that the ones in the ones in the floaty fighters are simply fantastic. I don't know who is the one that gets credited with that, but whoever did that it's a god among men. And I'm not trying to say that the Goyoku Ibun sprites are dog shit, because they aren't, but they are not even the best ones that Tasofro has. You know? So I think that I basically Goyoku Ibun, I feel that one of the few Touhou games that I think that it has almost no redeeming qualities. Well, to be fair, Yuma's theme is very good. Both of them. Both of Yuma's themes are very nice. So that's something I'll give it. I gotta admit that... Well, and Yuma, in terms of Yuma's design, visual design is also very well done as well. Just a shame that Yuma and her song are stuck in such a shitty game. But yeah, Yuma, I will say that it's one of the redeeming qualities of the game. Wish there were more though, and as I say, wish she wasn't there. And she was, well, she's in 19, that I would consider a better game. Not by an extreme margin, mind you. But yeah, still better. So I don't know what's the best place to dodge this shit from. Is it really the chocolate? Like maybe the corner of the chocolate? Because the middle is definitely not the best part, not even close to the best part. It's the worst part. Honestly, the chocolate, with the fact that you have to deal with the slowdown, I don't really know. But I need to capture this fucking shit again. And last time I was very close, but it will all depend on how lucky I get with the activation here. If I get lucky, yes. If I don't get lucky, no. Well, last time I got lucky, as I said. And even then it wasn't enough, so... Not like getting lucky is the end all. We will see. Well, I will say that was a very lucky activation. Without a doubt. That's it. Whew. There you have it. I knew that I had to do one more run, and there is your one more run. Well, it's the first time I beat the stage as well, by the way. Like, I never really attempted to beat the stage without no bombing, so that is also the first time. I mean, that achievement there is most likely that's just beating the stage, you know? Alright, well, then again, with this broken-ass combination, it doesn't have much merit. But yeah, as someone else said in the comments of a video, you also unlock this stone for the third time. If you look at here, you can pick in... Well, you have 4, I'm assuming, because it counts the main one. So yeah, you have that in case anyone had that doubt.